I apologize for being late, guys. I really do. I had a little bit of an issue trying to get all the food sorted for the stream, but let's get into the song and then we'll get into some spooky stories and some weird food combinations. I'm quite excited. Let's go. Wait, my song's not playing, is it? It's not playing. Is it not playing? We will sort this out. There it is.
Clock ticks slow in a neon room. Shadows hum to a quiet tune. Coffee breathing in the dark. Every stream begins to spark. Sip, sip, stay a while. Pixel glow and a crooked smile. Click, click, don't look back. Something slipping through the cracks. Hear that whisper in your headphones. Feels too close, you're not alone. Stay a while, don't be shy. We've got stories you can't outrun tonight. Soft lights, but the truth cuts through. Every game hides something new. Little clues in what we choose. Late night thoughts you can't refuse. If you're brave, then follow me. Not everything is what it seems. Controller tight, heartbeat quick. Something's moving in the glitch. Chat go still. Did that move, or is it just the point of view? Don't log off, don't look away. Some things want you here to stay. Stay a while, sinking deep, where the lost don't really sleep. One more story, one more clue. Feels a little close to you. Go on, stay a while. Go on, stay a while.
Welcome, everyone. Fun fact. That stay a while at the end of the song, I put it there because of Diablo's stay a while and listen. I couldn't help it. It was my life at that moment. Anyway, hi guys, welcome. We're gonna have fun today. I have 3 stories that my amazing friend Siren has managed to find for me today. I cannot wait to share them with you guys. They are creepy stories from the No Sleep thing. We're gonna go over them, we're gonna discuss a few things, and then you guys gave me ideas on Monday of what foods and snacks and stuff I should try today. So I went out and I looked for it. I managed to get the peanut butter, apples, and cinnamon. And then I was recommended peanut butter and jelly with pickles. So we have that. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to enjoy that combination, but we'll give it a try. We're going to go through a story, give something a try, go through a story, all of that. I also have a very fun thing kind of planned. So, depending on how we go, I found these in the shops today. These are called Big Corn Bites. They're quite fun, but they're ghost pepper flavored. And I was like, well, we're trying new food combinations tonight. Let's try this one as well. So, depending on how brave I am at one point or another, we'll open these up and try these. I'm quite excited. We're gonna have some fun. How is everyone doing today? I must admit, I'm quite excited. It has been such a fun day, just getting everything together. I've also been helping my friend play RimWorld. It's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I know last night with the whole Cult of Lamb that we played, if you guys want, once the stories are done, if we feel like we can go for a little bit longer, I can still bring that up and we can play a little bit as well. But that is a different point. I'm very excited for them. Okay, let's say hello to everyone in chat quickly. I know this is kind of like a little bit of a break, but hi to everyone. I want to say hello to Mr. Boom, Dozer, Sapphire, Millie, Siren, Colgrave, and that's all you guys in chat. There's just a lot of chats. Also, I'm wearing a onesie, so no judging me. Okay, I'm wearing my onesie today. What onesie? My KFC onesie. Don't judge me. Okay. Of course, I'm going to love food and love food items, like food related items. So I found the onesie and I was like, I want that immediately. But it's a large, so it's slightly like big for me, so it like wrinkles up everywhere. But it's quite fun. I absolutely love it. But let's get into some of these. And I'm actually a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've also got my setup a little bit differently to how I normally have it. I would like to see if this will work, but if I do this, I'm 100% sure that I'm going to need my glasses. Which means you fuckers will finally see what I look like as a dumbass. Why don't I wear my glasses when I stream? Can I see the words from here? That's the main question. I can, but I might need to pull them out just now. Yes, Sapphire Millie's already murdered us once today. She tried to hug something in game with a bullet. Don't know what happened. But it happened. It was quite entertaining to see. Alright, let me sort out so this one that I'm going to show you guys. I'm not going to pull it up on screen, because then you're going to see that I like mess words up, and I don't feel like dealing with that. But this is Reddit. What is your most disturbing, crazy, or creepy real story serious? And this is in the Ask Reddit thread. I am quite excited for this. The original post has been archived, and the person who put this here, the response that we're going to read, deleted their account. So this is already quite fun. Quite creepy. Also, please let me know in chat, what are you guys drinking at the moment? I have, where is it now? It's on this side. I'm pulling a booster. I have lemon and lime 2 liter with me. The only difference is I know what the fuck a cup is. What are you guys drinking? Yeah, let's get into this. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a family reunion pretty late at night, and the drive was about 2 hours. I didn't stay the night because I had to be back for work the following day. Most of the drive was on roads with dense bushes and trees on either side. The real creepy ones where you see a lot in movies. Devin, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. Colgrave, you're drinking water. You know what? I don't blame you, it's needed. The real creepy ones that you see in movies. Anyway, I'd been driving for about 45 minutes, and I was starting to get really tired. You know how sometimes you just suddenly become really tired out of nowhere? Well, yeah, that happened to me. I knew I wasn't going to last, but I didn't come across any place I felt I could park and safely sleep. Anyway, after it became clear to me that I wasn't going to find a place to pull over, and my tiredness wasn't going away, I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road, onto the grass, behind some bushes, to try and hide my car from anyone else who might be going to come past. The roads weren't empty. I came across another car every few minutes or so. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22 p.m. and fell asleep. Sometime later, I was awoken by a scratching sound. I looked at the clock. 11:50 p.m. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was still extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. I was later awoken by the same sound. It was now 12:40. This time, it really freaked me out, because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that it was just an animal inspecting the car, but why would it return almost an hour after it had left the previous time? I looked in my rearview mirror and just managed to catch a glimpse of something running away into the forest. Now at the time, I thought it was I thought it was the damn hook killer. You know, the one that scratched the couple's car and then slaughtered the guy when he got out to investigate? Fuck that, I thought to myself. So I got the hell out of there. There was a bend no more than 100 yards up the road, and as I came around it, there was a fucking car parked off to the side of the road with the driver's side door open. I slowed down just to look if I could see if anyone was there. There wasn't. Then I looked in my rearview mirror. I didn't see anything. And all of a sudden, this guy comes sprinting out of the corner. He starts screaming at me, shouting stuff like, hey you, get the fuck out of your car, now! I noped the fuck out of there and sped off. I never saw the guy again. Moral of the story? Don't fucking sleep on the side of a deserted road. Oh my god. Now I want to know, have any of you gone through something like that? Because that, for me, would freak me the fuck out. Like, no. I understand I'm female. I probably should not be pulling my car over to the side of the road to inspect, see what's going on. Bad idea. But this, and the Hookman killer thing, I've seen that story so many times. It's been in so many movies because of what it's inspired. I'll run away. I will run the fuck away very quickly. Oh, that was rather intense. That was rather intense. So yeah, that was posted 13 years ago. In any situation like that, someone's getting shot. Yeah, exactly. I'm staying out of that. Okay, we've got a comment. I love going through the comments because the comments are always fun. I just posted a story about my boyfriend sleeping on the side of the highway for the same reason. Too tired to safely drive. He woke up to 20 people banging on his windows and yelling for him to wake up and leave. Then he woke up. He was dreaming it, but he always wondered if someone was trying to get him to leave for a reason. Oh my god. Someone else puts here, fuck that, I'm putting some Red Bulls and a gun in my glove compartment. I understand that. I would do the same thing. Hey, Silver Knights, hope you're doing well. That is terrifying. I want to know, guys, have you ever been in a situation where you've just been too tired to drive and you've decided pull over to the side of... I would never. That would be one of the most terrifying things for me. But the Red Bull and the gun in the glove compartment, love that idea. Absolutely love that idea. Pull this one. Also, I'm gonna ask something. Okay, we're gonna go on like a rating scale. If you had to like have a scream scale out of like 1 to 5 on the scream scale, where would the story lie? Would it be very scary, middle kind of scary, or not scary at all? Let me know. Because I might, you know what? I might just do a scream scale at one point, and then we'll just put it like at the bottom. A little scream scale on these stories. What made it worse is there was someone almost got hit by a car at work yesterday. And it was someone you knew. What the fuck? Okay, Silver Knight, did you piss someone off at work? And then they were like, whee, aim. Or was it like an accident? I gotta know. Like, was it an accident? I need to know. I'm also like, I don't want this toast to go cold, but I'm so terrified to eat this right now. It smells so weird. It really smells so weird. And it's like the full peanut butter, strawberries, and pickle. I'm not kidding. Like, I will... There's like a pickle in there. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. Yeah, it was my boss. He was driving really quickly, and I was, portering something for work, and almost got hit. Oh my gosh. Oh, as long as you're okay. I think it was an accident. He didn't see me. I was walking on the crosswalk. Really close to me. Holy shit. At least you're okay. Speaking from experience, getting hit by a car is not fun. At all. I really hope you're okay. I'm gonna give this like 1 bite, and then I'm gonna rate this out of like fucking 10 if it's okay. Hmm. No, not a fuck. Oh god, no, not a fuck. Oh, that's horrendous. No, that's okay. I'm never trying that again. No. I need to wash it down with something stronger. Ah! Oh, that's terrible. Mm-mm. No, I'm alright. Anyone tells you to do that combination, don't do it. It's a trap. It's an absolute trap. Oh, that was terrible. Ugh. When I thought, it would be funny story to bring up since you're talking about like murder stories, because almost one. You know what? That does work. You were almost a murder victim by your boss. That works. Gotta be careful. I can tell you now, I still have that taste in my mouth. It's so gross. It is so gross. I don't know what to do with that. No. I'm rating that like a -5 out of 10. That is terrible. Oh. That's one way to get fired. It definitely is. Oh, that was absolutely horrendous. Okay. So I'm gonna pull up the next story. Make my life a little bit easier. Because I can't deal. Oh, that was bad. So, this one is also a comment on an archived post. Okay. It's also on a Reddit What's Your Disturbing Stories thing. And it's a little bit longer. And I've skimmed over it. And I think this one's kind of terrifying. So let's go through this one. It's disturbing. Yeah. This one's not supernatural creepy, but is one of the more disturbing and surreal experiences of my life. One early morning, a few short years ago, I'm walking to my bus stop and eating a banana. It was dark, misty, around 5 a.m., and I'm internally debating something trivial, like if I want my daily Starbucks before or after my commute. As I approach the dimly lit corner on my street, a tall man in a black mask steps out of a dark alleyway to my left. Sleepy and disorientated, I barely acknowledge him when he shouts, "Put down your fucking purse," and points his gun to my head. Things start to click. This is where I run the fuck away. I don't know why, but my mouth won't stop working. Look, see, I'm on the ground. My stuff is here. Please, just take my stuff. He doesn't like it. Shut the fuck up, okay? He gets on top of me, puts the gun to my head. At this point, I should mention the fact that I'm on my way to coach high school practice, and I'm dressed like a dude. Huge baggy pants, hat, jacket. If not for my telltale voice, I'd look like a prepubescent. That word always gets to me. If I was recording this, all of this would be like taken out. This is why I have cuts in my videos. I'd look like a prepubescent 90s rap star. Anyway, as this guy gets on top of me, gun to my head, he looks at me and pauses. I can't tell why. I know this. But I swear at this point, it clicks for him that I'm a woman. He gets off me, stands up, points to the dark alley. Come with me. My stomach hurts. Oh, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. My stomach hurts. I remember there had been a recent rash of essays in my neighborhood during the day, daytime no less. When the man points down the dirty alleyway, my internal voice speaks the fuck up. Say voice number 1, there's no way in hell you're going down that road without a fight. But he has a gun, you dipshit, replies voice number 2. Fucking follow me, the real voice His voice hollers. So I do what I do best. I talk. I'm coming. I follow you. I call. Then the man makes a crucial mistake. He believes me. I take 1, 2 tiny steps backwards towards the sidewalk. He turns his body and his gun towards the alleyway. This is my moment. I take a deep breath, tuck my head down in case he starts shooting, and I start sprinting away. I hear a voice screaming in high-pitched wail before I realize it's mine. After running 6-7 blocks, I head back to my apartment, hoping he's not there to see where I live. Police check out the alleyway about an hour later, but the potential attacker is long gone. The only evidence of the encounter is my banana peel browning in the alleyway and the adrenaline rush that I couldn't shake for days. I wouldn't be lying if I said that it wasn't experienced, doesn't still bother me, but I'm so fortunate to mainly be haunted by the what ifs and not the what dids. Now this one freaks me the fuck out. As a female, it is relatable. It is fucking terrifying. Millie. You're derailing me there. We'll get there. Like, this terrifies me. But the fact that she got away, he made that mistake of like turning and she ran. She fucking ran. I would be haunted by this every single day. Every single fucking day, I would be haunted by this. I would also 100% make sure that, I don't know, I carry a knife with me from now on. I don't know if legally I'm allowed to carry a gun, but we'll see. And as again, we're going to go through the first 2 comments, because I always think that the comments kind of either help inform or lighten it a little bit, because this one is quite dark. That's why we're doing it as the second story, because it's intense. The third one shouldn't be as bad. But this one says, I was hoping the story was going to end with him starting to make a chase and slipping on the banana peel and KOing himself. That would have been a great, like, ending to it. I would have really liked that one. I really thought the banana was going to have a part in the story. Pretty much. And then there's a giant comment that we're not going to go through. But this is terrifying. It's disturbing. That's absolutely, you're just like having breakfast, minding your fucking day. And then this happens. I would run. I would absolutely fucking run. And then we have one more, but we won't get to that yet. We're gonna have a little bit of a change in the schedule for next week. Just like an update, kind of. I want to move on a little bit. Take a little bit of a breather from that one. That one was intense. But basically what I want to do is I want to change the schedule a little bit next week. I was supposed to do a what was it? A true crime detective story game. I was looking for one for next week, but I think we're just going to stick with Cult of the Lamb. I really have a good idea with sticking with Cult of the Lamb. Besides, I need to sacrifice someone very soon. We do need to have a sacrificial lamb. Sorry, and I feel like my life is so chaotic, that stuff doesn't bother me. You know, that would be fair, except I never leave my house. Like, I don't like leaving my house. So, like, the idea of leaving my house and having something like that happen terrifies the fuck out of me. That's why I don't like leaving my house. Like, I went to the shops today to get stuff, but I had headphones on and I was on Discord the entire time. I refuse. I hate it so much. The worst for me, I think, is like Saturdays when I do like the proper grocery shopping for the week. Because then there's like a bunch of people and I fucking hate it. I hate it so much. And then also for those that are in chat, either here live or in the replay, please let me know if at any point in time you would like to start going through like ghost stuff. I know I want to stick to true crime, but we can delve into like things that seemed paranormal that turned out to be true crime. So I know there's like a lot of cases out there that like they were unsolved for so long, and then science came out and they were like, oh fuck, right, that's how it happened. The one case that comes to my mind when I talk about this is the um Roanoke colony that disappeared. So they disappeared, and they had a tree that was left behind that had the carving Croatoan on it. And it was only recently that they discovered exactly what happened to these people. And I kind of want to go through that, but I want to go through like the ghost mysteries behind it first. Because there were a lot of like, demons came in and wiped the people out, or there was like a plague, or there was like a lot of really fun, interesting ways to go about it. So I want to get into that. I think it'll be really interesting. My brother got ran over. Maybe I should interview him just for the giggles. Yeah, Millie, I don't need these stories. I just think about my past and go, yeesh, I'm never wait, yeesh, that's what that's like. Then no, then I'm not leaving my house either. Yeah, agreed. Like I'll stay away. I'll stay away. But that one was very disturbing. And that's why I wanted it in the middle. So we don't have to worry about it too much. Because fuck worrying about that stuff right now. Also, listen, yeah, true. Siren, your brother would be fantastic content. Like, I think that when you have your channel up and running with live streams, you should just like, I don't know, give him a call and just interview him while you're on stream. Just be like, so this is what's going on. I think that'd be great. Absolute beautiful content. Oh, okay. Shall we poke the bear a little bit? Shall we poke the bear? Hello, Alexis. I hope you're doing well. Also, I think you, Luna, should interview yours about a former friend. I would love to. I would love to. Listen, I said I was gonna poke. I asked if I should poke the bear. You were like, let's go. We'll poke all the bears. I would. My brothers just don't really want to be like, if I ever do anything with this, they don't want to be a part of it. And I understand. What are we talking about? We're talking about siblings that are fucking awkward when it comes to what we do, even though they would be great content. We're also going through really scary Reddit stories. We've just done 2. I have one last one on the list that I want to go through. We're only going to stream for about an hour today because there's a bunch of things that I need to do, and then I need to go to bed. And I need to get up really early tomorrow because we're doing the deep dive into an internet mystery on live tomorrow. We're doing the cicada puzzle thing. Is it the cicada puzzle? Yes. We're doing that. Sorry, I have so many things. I need to remember which one's which. So yeah, we're doing the cicada one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm doing what I can. But yeah, we're gonna do an hour today. And I also have like some weird things to kind of eat. I've already tried this, which is an absolute abomination. If anyone ever tells you peanut butter jam or jelly and pickles, ask them why they hate you. Ask them straight, why do you hate me? Because that's really bad. The other one that I haven't tried yet is the cinnamon apples and peanut butter. But I went a bit heavy on the cinnamon. Don't ask. I went very heavy on the cinnamon. And then we still got the spicy chips to get into, which is going to be quite fun. I want to hear a fun fact about scary life stories. Ooh, okay. Yes. I'm listening. Even though you should be listening to me. I should be coming to you. I actually do have a scary story. I do. So while you're busy typing yours, I can actually do a little bit of a filler here. When I was really young. I was like 7, 8 years old, really, really young. I was lying in bed one night, and we were living in a bit of a dodgy area in Joburg. And while I was lying in bed, my bed was right by a window. Okay, I've recently learned with Feng Shui don't do this, but it was right by a window. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard like three loud scrapings. It almost sounded as if like a car had flipped, but I didn't hear the flip or what caused the flip. I just heard the roof going against the road, but like three times. Or if someone had taken like a really heavy rake and they started using the rake against like concrete. I heard that. And all of a sudden I look up by my window and I just see this hand come through my window. I am in absolute paralysis. I cannot scream, I cannot move, I cannot breathe, nothing. And I am fucking terrified. I just see this hand come in, and all of a sudden there's this moment where I can get up, and I immediately get up and I scream. And my mom comes running in. They check around the house. There's nothing. There is absolutely nothing. And still to this day, I refuse to sleep with my bed anywhere near a window. I refuse. It will freak me the fuck out. It's why I like being in the basement over here, because one, I'm now streaming late at night my time, and two, I don't want to like have a window right here and a fucking hand come in. No, I'm okay. I stay the fuck away from that shit. And then when was it just before or just after I was born? Let me try and remember. I think it was just before I was born. My parents and my older brother moved into a house. And on the second night of being in the house, they were all lying in the main bedroom. And a lot of things hadn't been unpacked because my family's lazy. We move house constantly. But when it comes to unpacking stuff, we're lazy as fuck. And so there's a lot of boxes everywhere. And all of a sudden, they hear glass breaking. And they go up and they look around to see if it's any of the windows or any of the stuff that's fallen. They can't see anything. So they wait until the next morning. And they go and they look. And they still can't see anything. And it sounds like a proper, like someone had taken like a brick and smashed it through a window kind of sound. And she went to this real estate agent and asked them, like, listen, we heard this noise. What exactly is going on with this house? There's nothing that's broken. Like, should we be worried? You know, that this is like a scary area that people just come in, they, you know, make noises outside your window to scare you and they break things. Like, let us know. And the real estate agent turns around and tells my mom, no, we weren't expecting any reports as of yet because the previous owner that had the house committed suicide in the bedroom that they were lying in the night that they heard the glass shatter. Within 2 weeks, she was out of that house. Out. Like, there's not a chance she is staying in a house like that. She was out. And then I think I was born, and I've now become her worst nightmare, which is fine. When I was 14, I experienced the first television school shoot. And I have a paranormal story from that infamous event. Girl, wow, that... Oh, wait. Wait. As in, like, the first school, like, okay, hold on. There's two that I know of. There's, the I Don't Like Mondays chickie. And then there's the two Natural Born Killers guys. I'm not using their original names. Is it any of those two? Because holy shit, you and I need to talk. I've done an entire radio news thing on the Natural Born Killers dudes. They were terrifying. And the I Don't Like Mondays girl, I did a lot of research into her because I was originally going to do my first news story on her. That was quite fun. To like just go, oh god, no. Okay, Alexis, we need to sit and talk. We need to sit and talk. Holy shit. Okay, we gotta. I'm so sorry you went through that. That is one of the most intense things that I had ever researched in my entire life. I actually one day want to do a story about that. There's also another story that I want to do about what happened in a European country that I also know someone that went through that. And I would love to be able to talk to you. Do I have Twitter? Yes. What is my Twitter? Because my other account got hacked, so I needed a new one. Hold on, I will tell you now. Senior X, where are you? What's the handle of this one? It's at LU Elfay, and it says Luna Elfay, but the avatar is just like it's like a cartoon with a purple shirt on. And there's zero stuff in there. I do nothing on my Twitter. I'm following 3 people. That's what I do on my Twitter. I still have my yearbook still, and all my pictures of going, oh wow. Okay. Yes, please add me. I would love to sit and chat to you and just understand what happened. Colgrave, I have a scary story. My dad was selling stuff and the police broke down and tore apart my grandmother's house. Didn't comprehend what was happening, but it was still scary. Oh my gosh. That's... wow. That must have been traumatizing. I'm guessing you were like really young because you didn't comprehend what was going on. So I'm guessing you were really young when that happened. I'm so sorry. Holy crap. Oh. You were a freshman in the cafeteria when it started. Do you know how many hours I have sat staring at that cafeteria footage of when they go in and they put the bags down? Because nothing in my mind wants to click that these are actual humans walking in with the intention to kill. Like, nothing in my brain clicks that this is what their motives are. Like, I know that that's what they're doing. I know, but I don't understand why. Like, why did you feel the urge to fucking do this? Like, it... oh. I was 12. It was an experience. I can imagine. I'm so sorry, Colgrave. That's intense. Mr. Boom, I have a terrifying story. I came home one day after a long shift and saw a bowl of hot I'm guessing beans on the kitchen table. Do you not like beans? Were there carrots? Millie, oh my god, were there carrots there too? Must have been so traumatizing. Yes, Mr. Boom. Must have been traumatizing. Oh my gosh. I want to know why you hate beans, Mr. Boom. I need to know. They planted the 2 bombs there. It was terrifying. Like, just watching the footage. For me, I can't comprehend why people do this. Like, I don't know if it's because, like, emotionally, don't get me wrong, I get angry. I get really, really angry to the point where I would like to strangle someone, but not 3 to 4 minutes to the point where they, like, die. I just want to, like, and then leave. And even then, it's like 2 seconds where I'm just, like, frustrated and then it passes. But the idea of actually going through with something like that, that's why I think I'm drawn to true crime, is because trying to understand the psyche behind the killer. What made them want to, in their life, decide that they can play God? What made them decide that they were allowed to take a life? It really frustrates me to not fully understand this. And I'm absolutely interested in all of this. We've had centuries, more than centuries, for fucking eons. The human race has gone through this. The animal kingdom goes through this, but the animal kingdom's like slightly more survival. We do it out of greed, power, jealousy, anger, things that just, sometimes even petty shit. Like, honestly, petty shit. And I'm like, that, it really, it keeps me so, how do I put this? It keeps me so fascinated in the topic. Because at the end of the day, I would love to just sit down, be a fly on the wall, to just one of these guys' therapy sessions where they actually deep dive into stuff and I can understand why their mind snapped. It's very interesting. Scary stories, yes, we've gone through 2 already, and now I've asked everyone for their scary stories, and so far, I'm terrified. For everyone. Afternoon, Smara. I hope you're doing well. One was a psychopath, the other had depression. That's scary. I have the thoughts when I wake up. Morbid curiosity. Forsaken. Boom, do the beans keep you up at night? Oh my gosh. They did research on their brains. The parents donated it for science. I'm high. What's your Twitter again? Okay, so I'll type it in chat. LUL Faye. Forsaken relatable. Okay, I want to know. Does everybody wake up with the when you're driving? Okay, I get like impulsive thoughts. I get those a lot. Okay, my brain is stuck with impulsive thoughts constantly. Okay, driving on the highway. What if I just whee? Someone is in the aisle in front of me at the shops, and their trolley just will not move out of my way. And you know, I have impulsive thoughts, but I don't follow through with them. Like this, my brain is just like, I don't want to follow through with this. Other people, they're like, impulsive thoughts, let's plan an entire murder. Like, it just, I need to know. All right, I'm gonna try one of these things before the apples start like really going weird. I think I may have like too much cinnamon on this one though. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes. Okay. That's a winning combination. Cinnamon works with that one. Apples, I did not expect the cinnamon to work. I usually don't like cinnamon too much unless it's in like a pumpkin spice latte. But yeah. April 2000, I got a new horse. Put the kids on the bus. Went riding on the trails. The next day we saddled up. My husband on his mare, me on my new gelding, and our middle son on the pony. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're getting a good story here. Have you ever put salt on an apple? I love putting salt on an apple. And that's the thing, like, I didn't expect cinnamon to work, because then I'm like, cinnamon, it's apple sweet, peanut butter sweet, and then it's going to be like too sweet, but it actually balances out quite nicely. We were at the same trails I was riding the day before. My son says, look at a dead body. I'm sorry. At that point in time, you're like, come son, we're going home. Phone the police immediately. And then we go into like family counseling. What time is it over there? It is 9:20 at night. I love nighttime streams. They're so much more fun. 1:17 p.m. here. Ooh, just stopped snowing. I love snow. I wish it would snow here. One day it'll snow here. And that'll be when hell freezes over, and then we realize that the poles have swapped and we're all fucked. And if anybody comes to me and they're like, well, scientifically, technically, the poles are currently switching, they're blah, 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 blah. Cool. Cool. I don't know what they do. Can I just ask, Tanya, I'm gonna call you Mimi, if that's all right. Mimi, can I ask? Okay. At age range, your son, I'm gonna guess like between 8 and 13, and he was like, look, dead body. We took off for the road, suddenly out of the woods, came to a huge mass of dogs. My husband shot off around. Good, scare the dogs away. Scare anyone away that could be around. We're already fucked the moment we popped out. Yeah. He was 12. Okay, holy shit. Because, I mean, if it was like an 8-year-old, that would be extremely traumatizing. But as a 12-year-old, it's still traumatizing, but your brain can comprehend it a little bit more. Still fucking traumatizing. Anybody else have a phobia of eating the color green? Is that why you leave the green M&Ms alone? Hey, Boom. Is that why you have a colorist opinion against green M&Ms and you only go for the yellow ones? Yeah. Explain. There we go. Boom, even taking out the green M&Ms. We get the sheriff out, do all the questions, turns out, oh shit. Oh shit, there's a cliffhanger! There's a cliffhanger! Okay, I gotta know. Are we locked in? I'm locked in. Oh, I forgot to say the paranormal experience at Kalar. Yes. What a paranormal experience? Because that I really want to get into like the paranormal experiences around true crime. I think it would be fascinating to see where things have kind of like started going. And then one day I will do a video going to the castle in Cape Town that is supposed to be the most haunted place in Cape Town and show you the dungeon. It's loads of fun. I go to the candy store and only buy the red and black M&Ms. Understandable. I only like the blue ones though, because the blue ones taste like blueberries. When I eat Chex Mix, I'll eat the wheats, but not the other stuff. I get that. It's the most goth thing I've ever read, Siren. Yes. Yes. She was a neighbor's sister. She had been murdered about an hour before I rode there the day before. The murder's never been solved. Holy shit. Holy shit. So it was just like a neighbor's sister. I'm guessing they probably got into a fight, or did the neighbor just never get pinned for it? Did the neighbor know? Prior to her, like, was she... I have questions. Is there stories, like, in the newspaper that I can read? Goth Syrup, there we go. We're officially changing your name, Siren. You're now Goth Syrup. That is terrifying. One of my best friends unfortunately didn't make it the day. I'm sorry to hear that. I was devastated and never forgot about her. Then years later, Batman the Dark... Oh, God, no. Please don't tell me you were a part of that as well. I swear to fuck, if you tell me you were a part of that, I might cry for you. Because, like, that Dark Knight Rising one, that was... one of the reasons why I don't like going to the movies. Honestly, one of the reasons why I don't like going to the movies. There were several suspects, not the neighbor. Ooh. That's interesting. My house is pretty gothic and alt and a splash of cottagecore. You sound like you're the goth. Like, if I have to think of, like, Lord of the Rings and like the little area where the hobbits are, you're like in the little shire, you're the goth out of the hobbits with like the little cottage house, but like everything's black and white and grey and red and there's like little bats hanging everywhere. I could see that. I just drop kicked a penguin. Should have seen him fall. What are you playing, boob? What are you playing? My friends and I brought tickets to the grand opening night. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hey, Zachary, I hope you're doing well. Chat has me fascinated right now. And by chat, Mimi, Siren, and Lexus, and Millie have me, like, very locked in on stuff. And then Boom is, like, the comic gold that I need to help. And Coldgrave is being, like, the emotional support one here. I love you guys so much. I'll have to take a photo of my setup. Yes, please. I would love to. Love to see that. Like, my setup in my office is, like, all my walls are black. Most of my stuff is, like, pink, blue, and purple because I really like the pastel goth vibes. Even though I don't dress that way, I'm getting there. My outfits will get there eventually. Like, I love the whole pastel goth vibe. So I'm slowly trying to get my office into that kind of vibe. I'm getting there. At the moment, I'm looking for a porcelain bust of a unicorn. So I want, like, you know how, like, if they hunt an animal and then they, like, take the head and they, like, the trophy? But I want a unicorn trophy. And I want to hang it right there so that it stares at me while I'm working. I want one of those. Don't worry, Luna, I'll always support you. Thank you. Hey, Toxic, welcome. Because the movie was later in the evening, I took a nap. When I woke up, my friend from the high school was right in front of me and said, "Don't go." I thought I was hallucinating at first. You got paranormally warned. Oh shit. I've got goosebumps right now. I've got fucking goosebumps right now. And obviously you didn't go, because here you are. Terrifying the fuck out of me. Unicorns can be scary. Yeah, they can be. They can be. Fucking anorexic rhino bitches. Why I prefer rhinos. Everything's cuter when it's chubbier. That's gonna get clipped. However, it felt so real. I got this overwhelming feeling of dread, so I cancelled, and instead we went and shot some pool. See, now that's better. That's better. Okay, my brain was like, we cancelled and we went, and the word shot threw me off before my brain was like, that bullet shot, before it wanted to read some pool there. Brain did not want to function there. I just ran out a corner to see my godson and meet my new grandson. Oh, doll baby looks just like Dakota. He says, "You remember? Kind of the man that killed the 4 people and it's her baby's father." Oh my gosh. Yeah, you know what? You know what, chat? You have officially freaked me out. I'm no longer sleeping tonight. I know that I said I was gonna get an early night's rest so that I can be up to do like the cicada research, so that I at least have like really good talking points for us to dive into and some videos for us to watch tomorrow, because I'll do small reaction there. Holy shit. I don't think I'm gonna sleep tonight. This girl grew up with my kids. Holy crap. That's scary. Luna's gonna wet the bed. I'm that terrified. And no, you don't wet the bed when you're scared, okay? You wet the bed if you play with fire. That's what my parents always told me to stop me from playing with fire. Because I'll be honest, I was one of those kids that enjoyed playing with fire as a kid. I really enjoyed playing with fire as a kid. It's why I smoke now. Okay, although I vape, so I don't have a lighter. Although I do smoke from the vase, although I don't do it while I'm streaming. And this one's a pretty flame. So, and it's, you know what? It's not arson, it's crime brulee. Prove me wrong. While playing pool, there were people talking, and we asked what's wrong, and they said that the theater had just had an incident. I remember feeling this ice cold shock when I heard that, and immediately knew it was the movie we were supposed to go to. I honestly, I would have screamed internally in that moment and thanked every guardian angel I had out there. I would have thanked every fucking guardian angel I had out there. What am I searching up? Look at quadruple homicide in Wilmer, Alabama. Looking it up. Hold on. I need to like type really, really quietly. Otherwise, if I type normally, you guys are gonna get this. That is me apparently abusing my spacebar, and we don't like that apparently. I actually had to downgrade my keys from really clicky. Okay, hold on. Is this what I think it is? Denies bond for a man murdering a Wilmer family. William Oliver faces 8 counts of capital murder. 8? 8? Why am I confused on 8 when it should be 4? Hold on. Okay, there's an arrest made. Liquid Root is there like 8 people that he's killed? Are we doing a deep dive? Are we gonna rabbit hole this? Are we gonna land up rabbit holing this? Yes, special circumstances. Holy shit. Okay, I have it up. We will go through that. We will definitely go through that. I will do some research into that. Arson gang, let's go. My little pyromaniac lives across the street with his wife and 2 children. Holy shit. Yeah, it's always fun. Crazy, I haven't seen her since. Not even my dreams. I think about it, but I don't see her, if that makes... I get that. I get that. Sorry to derail you. Not at all. Not at all. This is a perfect place to share your story. Perfect place. We need to rabbit hole all of it. I'm so interested in true crime. So am I. We need to actually fully rabbit hole this stuff. Like, that's why I want to do, like, the internet mystery tomorrow night, so that we can kind of work on the format of how I rabbit hole everything. Because I tried to do that with the Summerton man case, but I felt like that felt too structured, like the way I would do my recordings. So I kind of want to do somewhere else where, like, I pull up articles and we read through articles together and we, like, go through different videos and we just, like, do a full rabbit hole deep dive. I think it would be so great. 100%. Again, like, if there's anything in particular you want me to cover, I will 100... Breadstick just subscribed. Welcome, Breadstick. Really happy to have you here. But yeah, we will 100% cover as much as we can. And I enjoy the deep dives that I do on Mondays in video format, because that seems to be quite a good way for me to kind of still express my creativity through editing. I love editing. I've always enjoyed editing. It's been one of those things where I could just... I'll sit and edit all day if I can. I can get lost in editing. It's just so much fun for me. And I need to get away from that, because if I get stuck in editing, then I don't have time to do research for what I want to do for the show. And show, it's not a show. And that is the first time I fucked that up. Oh, boom, it happened. That is the first time I fucked that up. Boom, it happened. It fucking happened. It's not a show, it's a stream. So I don't have, like, research to do what I want to do for the stream. I know, tusk. Me. But we'll get there. 50 lashes. You know what? I promise I will do 50 lashes and I'll say 3 Hail Marys for that one. Okay? I promise. Very old habits. Very, very old habits. Breadstick will give us prison stories. It would be great to sit down and talk to Breadstick. Just to, like, hear the stories of what he's been through and just the interesting stuff that he's got to tell. Like, it's a true crime channel. We can go through everything. Oh, not the 5 Hail PewDiePies as well. Damn it. Do I have to? Do I have to do this while playing, like, a scary movie? Not a scary movie, a scary game. Because that's kind of how we got famous. Is that what I gotta do? I can never hear the word punishment again, I swear to God. I know that's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's why I'm not, like with the food stuff today, I'm just interested in trying different combinations and different foods. I've always been interested in trying different snacks. And I thought, well, what's better than doing it during a live stream? It's more fun. I have to do it while playing a scary game. Okay. We will sort that out. Also, I got myself this is the first time I've seen this. It's called a Manhattan iced tea. I doubt this is what Manhattan iced tea tastes like, but let's go. 50 members will have Luna try foods today. No, we can't do that. Hold on. I just saw something pop up. What was that? What was that? I just saw something pop up out of the corner of my eye. Millie with the 10, thank you. I could not hear it. For some reason, I still cannot hear it. I need to figure out where. Because it's there, it's supposed to route through to my headphones, which means there's something going on with my headphones and the routing that it doesn't want to go. But thank you very much, Millie. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure everybody else heard it, but I didn't. We will figure this out. We will. You know, Colgrave, the 50 members and I'll try new food. If we do that, okay, if we do that, we have to have a, we can, she can't, it's an ongoing issue. It really is an ongoing issue. I can't fucking hear anything. Luna is deaf. Not, okay, I have pressed enabled. It shows up, you guys hear it, it's just not in my ears, okay? Let's leave the enable button alone. Leave that alone. But yeah, I did get these, and I do want to try these. I'm slightly terrified. Hopefully I'll be saved by a Manhattan iced tea. Let's give these a try. The little girl Dakota, murdered, pronounced. Mother's boyfriend is doing life without parole. My godson just had a son. Seeing him started to heal. Oh, I can imagine the healing must be so good with that. Forsaken. I can confirm the amount of times she magically doesn't hear me is truly horrifying. Luna, turn yours on. Dang it. I'm trying. Okay. Ooh, okay, hold on. I immediately felt that in my nose. So, I don't know if you guys have these in your country, but they are big corn bites. Loads of fun. They look like they could be dusted in really good red 40. But I'm guessing that's not what that is. I'm guessing that that's the ghost pepper. I'm gonna try one and see what happens. I will eventually turn it on. I need to sit down with someone so that they can help me. Corn, yes, corn. Okay. It's like a Dorito, but it's tinier and it's rectangle instead of triangle. Oh my god, we should send you American snacks to try? Yes. Oh, ow! Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Forsaken. Oh my god, I'm dying. Ah, and that was a tiny. I get my tongue all along here. Yeah. It is just. It's like burning. I feel like there are tiny little microscopic aliens lined up on my tongue, and they're all using miniature nuclear bombs at the same time. Oh my god. I hope that was descriptive enough. Oh, I'm dying. Holy shit. I was just about to say, I think yeah, Forsaken, the bag's gonna be yours. Yeah, Forsaken, this bag is officially yours. You can have that. That's alright. Oh my god. He's very excited and happy to get his context. Forsaken, if you don't mind, I would like you to come here and try one and tell these people if I'm being a bitch or not. If you're okay with that. Oh. Oh, I'm dying. Open up my Instagram, and the first thing I see is someone posted a black bear fell asleep by their basement window. Oh, cute. I've always wanted a black bear. By the way, I'm gonna use the apples and peanut butter to try and nullify this. Fuck that shit. Oh, that was terrible. Apples and peanut butter saved my life. Save me. Oh, it was terrible. Thank you. You just reminded me I need to take the cream cheese out to warm for stuff jalapeno poppers tonight. Oh my gosh. Do we have bears there? Speaking of bears, there are no bears in South Africa, but we have a law that you're not allowed to punch a bear in the face. If you do this very well, you can come through this way. I need you to stand over here. Okay. Just take one. And, Are you going for a second one? You've got like 3 in your hand there. No, it's 2. He's eating them like a normal pack of chips. Okay, fuck you. You've proved your points. Enjoy. You can take those with you. Fuck that. He's literally just eating them like they're nothing. Like they're absolutely fucking nothing. No, I'm okay. Peanut butter helped a little bit. Boom, I could take a black bear in a fight. Boom. Boom. We've already established. Okay. You can't. Okay, we're all gonna fight you. We're all gonna take you on. In fact, the first person that's gonna fight you and take you down is Siren. Yeah. Can't take Siren in a fight, I'm sorry. But yeah, we don't have bears here in South Africa. But we do have a law that it's illegal to punch a bear in South Africa. Which is kind of weird, because we also have like a massive gay capital of South Africa. And the idea of punching a bear means something completely different down here. So, gotta be careful. Boom thinks he can take anyone in a fight, but Siren will fuck you up. Exactly. Siren will get you. Okay. And then, because Millie literally hit male puberty today and her balls dropped, okay, she can also take you in the fight. Because as she's reiterated and demonstrated already, she is at peak male specimen right now, okay? She's got this. We get small brown bears in the pasture every so... I would love to see one in real life. I've never actually seen a bear in real life. I've seen... That's why I'm convinced they don't exist. But I've seen, like, pictures of them. I've seen videos of them, but I've never seen one in real life. I would love to just see one in real life. It would be amazing. Siren is in the sea singing and tricking sailors to eat them. You're not wrong. No, bear as in like big strapping gay guys with the beards and the chest hair and the broad shoulders, the proper bears. Shouldn't punch them. It's a bad idea. Now I'm curious, what does not punch a bear mean? They're not the bottoms, okay? They're not the bottoms. I'm trying to do this in the most PG way I can. In 30 years, I've seen it once. The kids have seen it a couple of times. Oh, I'd love to, like, just see a bear. And then I would have the urge to run up to it and, like, give it a hug. Which got me killed in Ark a lot. Because in Ark, I ran up to everything and tried to hug it. And it got me killed. Millie said her balls are huge. I think she needs to get that checked out. I'm not touching that subject with a 10-foot pole. You guys can have that discussion. Fuck that shit. Oh my gosh. Hey Shay, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Do you think these non-punchable bears would would hit on first, Mr. Boom or Rasty? Ooh! Okay. Oh, you've put me in a predicament here. Okay, since Boom ruined his friendship with Rastov earlier, I think I'm just gonna like follow on. So Boom ruins it with Rastov. I'm gonna ruin it with Boom, and then somebody can ruin it with me, and we will just keep the chain going. But I think they would 100% hit on Boom first, because technically Rastov would be considered a bear. Technically, he would be a bear. Rastov wishes he was me. Yeah, we're just gonna train it, okay? I just need someone to like betray me, and then somebody betray that person, and then we'll just like keep going until like 7 generations down, someone's betraying someone, and they're like, I don't know, it's a family thing. We'll figure it out. No, I don't want that back. Oh Jesus fuck, he finished the entire packet! He finished the entire packet. It tastes like more. Interesting. He would be the bear, not the Boom Boom. Yes. I like trains, okay? We're doing trains. I like trains. Oh my gosh, I can already see it. Boom's gonna get off work. He's gonna join the Discord. Luna, what are you doing? Oh, it'll be so fun. Alright, I know I said I was only gonna go for an hour, but we have one more story. Shall we read over it? And then, see about heading out. Something about baby dolls? That's terrifying. Rastov did used to have someone cosplay a bear in his... Woo! Well... Like, the reason why I say, like, Rastov would be a non-punchable bear, is because of his cheerleading outfit. That shows versatility. He's able to move from one to the other. Oh my gosh. Oh, the bear turned out to be a scammer? Not surprised. He was pretending to be a bear. Uh-oh. Okay, so Tamara has sent me a picture of a bear. That is so fucking cute. You can be like, oh, those are cute too. Here's my question, right? If I see one of those in the road, okay, and I let my like honest white girl instincts come out, will I die? Like if I like 100% let go and I like properly white girl the shit, will I die? Because, like, I'm okay with, like, my final words being, here, kitty, kitty, to a leopard. Totally okay with that. Or running up to a bear, screaming, Paddington. Totally okay with that. Like, would I die? If so, can I try it? I just want to hug it. Rastov took the BDSM test and he has 50-50 switch. There we go. See? Proof. He can be the bear and the honey. I don't want to know what Rastov's BDSM test said. You know what? You know what? I'll be honest. I think the BDSM test is very interesting. I have taken it. I don't think I have my results. I think it's a part of one of the folders somewhere. I don't have my results anymore. But yeah, it's very thorough. Very thorough. Very interesting. The deer were right by my bathroom window. Damn. Imagine wake up in the morning, brushing your teeth, and just taking a look out, and that's over there. I'm from Africa, and I don't even see that. That's fucking stunning. And you guys have more wildlife than we do. Granted, all of ours is in, like, little safari parks. So, we've contained the shit. Sometimes. There's a hiking spot near me that has mountain lions, and I've been lost on that trail twice. Very scary. Absolutely scary. Rastov. I have gators in my apartment area. I would go up and pet it like Happy Gilmore. See, I wouldn't go up and pet it. I would go up and be like, hello. Like, I'm okay. I'm totally okay with that. Okay, we have to do a stream on my BDSM stuff. Uh-oh. We'll think about that, okay? Maybe we'll make that like a Saturday stream. Hey, Kincaid. Hey, Extras. How are you guys? Maybe we'll make that Saturday stream. Because like Saturday, I kind of want it to be like story time. We're going to grab a glass of wine. We're going to sit down. We're going to chat. We're going to chill. It's going to be like a really nice stream. Maybe we'll do the BDSM test then. See how it goes. Mine was spot on, and therefore I hate it. Yep. Typically 5 deer out back. I would be chasing them all down to hug them. You have lions. We hardly see lions. Yes, but you see lions you can't really hear kitty kitty to them. Because when you go and see them, you're told to stay in your car. Which really sucks. Because we have like drive-through safaris. So it's large game reserve areas that you go in and you basically get told, keep your windows closed, don't stop moving, and be safe. Don't let anything out, don't feed anything, do not open your windows at any point. And you drive around, and you're lucky if you see something. And then every now and then, schools will have kids go out and do like nighttime safaris, so that they can learn like what animals look like at nighttime when you're shining a light in their eyes and everything. It's really fun, but absolutely terrifying. I want a swamp puppy. I want a swamp puppy too. I think they're so adorable. I personally think there's a timeline where we domesticated bears instead of dogs. Yes, this is my American pit bull, and this is just my overweight brown bear named Princess. You know what? I would have gone with the name Paddington, but we can go with Princess. I'll post on Twitter next time you're live if you don't mind a little girl. I don't mind. As long as they know that I don't usually cover drama, I will poke the bear every now and then. I enjoy poking bears. And I will go into topics sort of. So like Saturdays might be these, Wednesdays also. So like tonight might be streams where I'm either going through Reddit stories or we're just sitting chatting about random things, or depending on what drama is out there, I might cover it. Like the fact that ALR might be demonetized again for other shit, but I want to see what happens there before I fully go into that, because that is very interesting for me. Craven would help out. Ooh. The children will be here any minute. I think I'm going to have to have 2 to 3 today. Ooh. Sorry, my nose is irritating me. I want to go on a safari, damn it. No. It's all fun and games until they put you on one of the ones where they actually have the open windows, and as you're driving, they just stop because the lions are there. And the one lion looks over at the car and goes, oh, look, lunch! And then they start charging at the car, and you realize there's no doors, there's no windows, there's no nothing to protect you. No, I'm okay. I went shark cage diving once. It terrified me. Gotta go. They're here. Bye-bye, Mimi. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, my biggest trolls and my ops are my mods. 100%. You would name yours Carl. It depends. Would it be an alligator or a crocodile? Because both of them are technically swamp puppies. So, like, Carl the crocodile would work. But, like, Aaron the alligator would be like really fun too. We gotta look at this. For other stuff more than just YouTube. Yeah, listen. Yeah, I want to go over a bunch of stuff. I wonder how long the second time she's going to be demonetized for. Anyway, you have a good night. Listen, I'm curious too. I'm definitely curious. And yes, I think I'm gonna DM you. We're gonna chat about it. I think it's gonna be a great idea. It's just we'll chat about everything, okay? Especially the ALR situation, because that's intense. I want to know what's happening with the demonetization, and we'll also talk about the other incidents. I think it'll be great to just kind of understand your perspective and just know that like someone across the world understands what you're going through and wants to be there. What do you think about bats? I think they're just sky puppies. okay, I could see them being sky puppies, but I wouldn't really call them sky puppies. Because, like, okay, so you've got, like, your normal, you've got your swamp puppies, you got your normal puppies. Then you got, like, your ground puppies, which are your rats, because rats can be trained the same way as dogs. So, like, I suppose a bat would work as a sky puppy if, like, rats are your street puppies. Every animal is a puppy if you try hard enough. I agree. I agree. I think we should just call them all puppies from now on. A crocodile, yes. There we go. Stay away from wildlife. I should probably learn that one day. I should probably learn that one day. Bats are cats with wings, yes. Definitely. Alright. I'm gonna do this last story quickly, and then we will head out. Let's see. My throat should be slightly better after that damn chip of hell. Oh, I don't know how Forsaken ate that entire bag. I would be screaming at him right now if I was his intestines. Alright. So this one is from an account that hasn't been deleted. Interesting. It's also on the disturbing, crazy, creepy stories. And this one's gonna be good. I posted this on another thread a few weeks ago. About a month ago, I went over to my girlfriend's house, except I felt really uneasy when I went into the living room. Turns out, they replaced the china cabinet with one of her grandmothers whom passed away a few months back. Her grandmother was bedridden in hospital, and I'd gotten to meet her. I felt uneasy the whole time. Being around her grandmother's furniture made me so anxious, almost sad. When I told her, she said it was probably nothing. She went to the bathroom, and when I went over to the cabinet, it was about 6 feet tall, dark wood, had 2 doors on the side, and a glass up front. But in the back, there was a mirror. I fucking hate mirrors. They creep me out. When I was looking at the teacups and small baby dolls, I could swear I saw someone in the mirror behind me, just a silhouette. I called out to my girlfriend, but as I did, I heard a shrill screech from the bathroom. I start pounding on the door, and it opens. She was sitting on the floor crying. She said she saw someone in the bathroom mirror. I would scream. We booked it out of her house, no shoes, no jacket, nothing. Right to my car. I drove an hour or so with no destination. Yep, no, I'm out. When I returned to her house, her mom was sitting on the doorstep. She said she kept seeing shadows move. Note, I will go out of my way to make things like this happen. Someone claims that their house is haunted. I want to see. Someone said that they think they saw a skinwalker. My friends are looking. I never found anything. By the way, this was something else. Ugh. Does anyone have any haunted, any piece of furniture in their house that's from like a grandparent that's passed away at all? I do. In fact, it's actually in frame. You guys can see it. My couches over here, so like my pretty little blue one over here, and there's another one over here. They come from my grandfather, and I was adamant on stealing these from the entire thing when he passed. I was like, I want these ones. And I got them reupholstered because this is not what they look like. I don't know how I feel about how they've been reupholstered, but I've never had any issues with these, luckily. But I would run. Do a confessional Thursday set up where people can submit confessions. Ooh, yes. I have my grandma's couch. Now here's my question. When you sit on the couch, do you have like this creepy vibe feeling? Or is it just like it's a normal couch for you? Cause like, I wanna know. Cause like, I sit on these. It took me a while before I could like sit on these without thinking of my grandfather, but that's just general like thinking about life. And like, obviously someone just passing away. Later on, it's been a lot better. But like, imagine you have something in like several years down the line. I would freak out. Can confirm my mouth is now on fire, but 100% worth 10 out of 10 would recommend. Forsaken, no! No! But I'm glad your mouth is on fire, finally. Sorry, but I beat a ghost in a fight. I challenge you to that, Mr. Boom. I challenge you to Phasmophobia, the game. I challenge you to beat a ghost in a fight in Phasmophobia. Just remember, you brought this on yourself. It has been challenged. No, I just feel comfy on it. See, like, that's the good thing. Like, if you get something and you know it's like, it's safe. It's not haunted. My mom's client had an elf that's batteries were out and it would always move and turn its head. I watched it move on. I would, nope, that elf's going straight into, like, the bin. Straight into the bin. Not dealing with that. I have enough confidence for all of us. Then you can easily do Phasmophobia. You'll be fine. I need to stream it too. Okay, we'll do that. We can do that. We'll do like a fuck no Friday and like do a scary horror game where you guys can see me scream the entire time. Be a really fun Friday stream. And apparently you have to be quiet as well, because otherwise the ghost or entity or whatever it is can hear you. Yay! I have my mother's coffee table and a small altar. I have to remember her. Ooh, but nothing scary ever happened. But that's fine. That's fine. Having like your altars and your little dedications and that's fine. It's the moment grandma gives you her porcelain doll and then you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning with the doll sitting on your chest and an evil laughter in your ear. That's when you go, well, fuck no. That's when you're like, no. You should play that prison escape game. It was truly horrifying. It was a horrifying game, okay? We need, Silent Hill. Or Resident Evil 9? Ooh, okay. I will look at these. I will 100% look at these. Silent Hill might be great. Like, I will scream and be terrified with Silent Hill. I can see that already. That in the whole Silent Hill franchise has always haunted the living fuck out of me. Always. It's why I don't like using public bathrooms. I'm like, the moment I flush the toilet in a public bathroom, something's gonna crawl up, the wall's gonna start bleeding, and everything's gonna go wrong. I can see it. Best thing in Resident Evil 9 is Leon. Ooh. I will definitely take a look at those games. But for now, guys, this has been actually quite fun. I've enjoyed this. I really hope everyone has been having a fantastic day, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you guys. And I will see you in tomorrow's stream. We're doing our deep dive. And if we get bored of the deep dive, maybe I'll install a horror game and we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see. I am very reactive to shit, so you'll see me like scream a lot. Everything froze there in my Discord for a moment, in my OBS for a moment. Silent Hill is based off of a true story. The country is not too far from. Oh, jeepers creepers. Yeah, see? 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 The fact that it's based on a true story. I'm okay. I'm okay. But we'll have some fun. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I will see you guys tomorrow for another one. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you to everyone that was here. I really do appreciate you. Before I leave, so that I don't screw this up, let me just double check that I'm not missing. My foot is falling asleep. We're all caught up on that. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I'll chat to you tomorrow. Bye!